Hello, Aldwyn, Altuney here. Welcome to Media Queen TV. I have two very special guests here today. We have Melissa Groom and Denna Szwajkowski, and we are celebrating the relaunch of the Mums in Business magazine, a new app that is happening this week. Now, before I bring the girls into the studio, I will let you know a little bit about the background of these amazing women. Now, Melissa has offered so many products and services over the years that Mums in Business magazine is actually relaunching the first edition, 2012. There are 10 editions initially. The magazine took a backseat when Melissa was focused on growing her network group nationally, as it was then sponsored by the Greater Building Society and James Frizzell Automotive, and she had obligations with them at the time. Prior to the original Mums in Business magazine, Melissa has created the Toddlers to Teens TV and online magazine. Relaunching the magazine now with Empowered Mums TV to add value and support to the many mums that juggle work-life balance and working from home. Melissa's 3 children are now all adults and on their own entrepreneurial journeys. The second reason to create opportunities for her clients is to increase their visibility and grow their personal brands. Melissa also felt that the magazine was missing a travel section because it's important for mums to take family holidays and take breaks with or without their children. Hence, welcome to the room, Denna, the travel connector. Now, Denna and Melissa have partnered up now. Denna is the founder and creative director of the Travel Show Australia in a time when the travel industry really needs help to recover, as we know right now. Denna's travel mini mag, which is inside the Mums in Business magazine, appropriately called Travel, Inspire, Grow, sums up how these two amazing ladies get down to business. Welcome to Media Queen TV. It's so fantastic to have you both with us today.
Hello, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hi, Aldwyn. Thanks for having us.
Hello. So, Melissa, let's start with you. So this is the relaunch now of the Mums in Business magazine. Can you share a little bit of background of why you started the magazine back in 2012?
Yes, I actually had been at home. I've been a stay-at-home mum now for 22 years. And back in 2010, I launched a Toddlers to Teens TV show and online magazine because I needed to work from home whilst my eldest son recovered from his kidney transplant. So I needed to have an online business so that, we could do work from his, bedside table when he was at hospital or having treatments. I did many interviews in the parents' room at the Mater Children's Hospital because that's just what you had to do in Juggle at the time. And after 2 years of doing that, I was really feeling isolated and alone, and I really needed to connect with other mums in business. So that's when I launched Mums in Business Australia on the Gold Coast, and that was February 2012. So yeah, I just really needed to get out of the house and connect, and we grew our networking group, and I ran that every week for 6 years. So
wow,
met incredible women, including yourself and Denna, and so many other amazing women, and then launched the magazine as well, just to provide extra support for mums in business all around the world, really, that couldn't get to our meetings.
Fantastic. Now, I know a lot of mums say they're technically challenged, right? And I love the story of how you started and how your son was on YouTube. Can you share a little bit about that and how that inspired you?
Yes, well, it was the time when I got the phone call from the specialist saying we need to start planning for Nicholas's transplant. We've got about 12 months. So I sat down at the computer and I Googled how to start an online business, and a video popped up of Australian business coach Janet Beckers, and I watched her 3-minute video and I clicked right now and bought her $2,000 program. I'd never met her, never followed her or anything like that. I just knew she had the solution to my problem. And then I went to one of her events, and Pam Brosman was there, and she was saying, you have to do video. Doesn't matter what business you're in, video is the future, and your business won't survive without it. So I did a video marketing course with Steve and Pam Brosman, And then when the transplant came about, Nicholas and I were living up at Ronald McDonald House, and Nicholas said to me, Mum, can I start a YouTube channel? Because I want to do Toy Story reviews. He was only 11, so I thought, well, sure, it'll help you pass the time and forget about all the daily, blood tests and all those sorts of things. And within a matter of weeks, he comes running in going, Mum, you've got to check this out. And I'm like, what is it, mate? It's like, there's a kid in the UK doing a shout out saying you've got to go check out Nick Shug's YouTube channel. And then another one in America. And I'm like, okay, I've got to find out, what is this YouTube thing? Because I was only just new to Facebook then. Facebook was first around for us to just connect with our family and friends. It wasn't a business tool that I was aware of when I joined. So I started watching YouTube a bit more, and going back to my video marketing course, and I came across Gary Vee, and he's there sitting doing Wine Library TV behind his desk, and I'm looking at the staggering 40,000 views on this video about this wine goes with this food, and I was like, wow, that's incredible. Anyway, I spent a lot of time at Ronald McDonald House talking to all the parents who were feeling isolated and alone away from their family and friends. And I thought, wow, like, how can I support these parents? How can I create a business? I just didn't know what to do. And then I just had this light bulb moment, and I thought, well, if my son can start a YouTube channel and Gary Vee can do it, well, then maybe I could do it. So I wasn't even thinking about getting in front of the camera or worrying about any of the bells and whistles that go, into creating videos and getting them out there. So I just thought, right, here I was, have no background in film, TV, presenting, and I jumped on LinkedIn and I just put a call out looking for a panel of experts. And I thought, I'm going to create a TV show, Toddlers to Teens TV, and provide support for families who are living away from their family support. So that's how the show started and why it started. And I'd never done a video before we launched the show. And the 8 panel of experts that we formed all around Australia were fairly new, some of them to video as well. And I coached and mentored them for 2 years to really grow their profile and their business. So that's how I started.
Amazing. And I've just looked up some latest stats on YouTube channels. There's actually, as of 2020, there were 37 million YouTube channels, and it grew more than 23% in the last year. So that just goes to show how fast video is taking off. And they say that if a picture is worth 1,000 words, or photo is worth 1,000 words, a video is worth 1,000,000 words. So it's incredibly powerful. And people can often be their own worst enemy when it comes to video, and they say, oh, I don't like how I look, I don't like how I sound, and they're so self-conscious. And the thing is just sharing authentically from the heart. It's amazing how powerful that is to connect with people, which now more than ever with the COVID fiasco and all the dramas over the last year, people want that connection, and they want to see that you're a real person. They want to see that the way you build credibility with video is second to none, and people can, they can see whether they're going to connect with you or not, and know a bit more about you. So congratulations on that, Melissa. And I know you have a huge following with your business, and Melissa and I are also Queensland leaders for Speakers Tribe. So we've got a lot in common. We did a great interview not too long ago, actually, talking about our past in Sydney too, all sorts of similarities there in the past. And now, Denna, you're extraordinary as well, the travel connector. You've done so many things in your life, traveled to so many countries. And can you share now a little bit of your passion of why you started Travel Show Australia and why you're so passionate about the travel industry?
It's actually a concept that Melissa Groom actually kept saying to me over and over again, as you have supportive friends in business. So she's really a good business bestie, but she was always wanting to help me. I started out, I guess, in business, coining the phrase, my kids are my business till I find my business. And at the time when she was doing Toddlers to Teens, my kids were toddlers, and we both have 3 kids, but hers are older now, and mine are at the stage where she was at the beginning. So you always learn from others that have been there before you. And for me, the travel industry was an industry that I had lived in and had been in and worked in as a back and forth, as a stay-at-home mum, to having a home-based travel agency, to being a travel rep, and having an entrepreneurial flair. But at the time when I started to have kids, I also, struggled with being at home. And I actually, like Melissa, started a networking group, and I kind of pioneered the national development in Australia for an American lady. And Melissa and I used to be running different networking groups, but we used to share speakers. We used to communicate and ask, have you heard of this one? Is she great to work with? And stuff like that. So our friendship was built over both building networks, separate networks, but the goal was the same, which was to, elevate and showcase other women and get experts to teach us what we wanted to do. My one at the time was really focused on you could bring your children with you, and we would do that, and that's how it began for me. So I've kind of just grown up being inspired by Melissa, wanting to travel, and she's really helped me grow the business.
Yeah, fantastic. And you did a great launch recently of the Travel Show Australia with a wine tour up to Mount Tamborine, which we were all on, and it was a fantastic start to great things to come with the Travel Show Australia. That is brilliant. Now, Melissa, you are relaunching now the Mums in Business magazine and the app this week. So can you tell us a bit about the relaunch, please?
Yes, so we have amazing experts that we've put together to provide value. Aldwyn Altuney is one of our experts who is going to be sharing her free PR secrets. Denna's also on there on the Travel Show. So a lot of our experts in the magazine also have their own TV show online and are doing segments on their own YouTube channel, Facebook page, and we're featuring them also on Mums in Business Australia Facebook page as well. So with the new app that'll be launching, it's on the Google Play Store now, but the magazine will be out this week. So you can hold off downloading the app, and it will be on the App Store in the next sort of 10 to 14 days. It's funny because I always thought Apple were first to everything, but they're taking a little bit longer to process. But look, there's no hurry. Everything's in divine timing. But the idea around the app is, we've done our research, and 80% of people actually view our social media and website that from mobile devices. I know I used to do everything from my iPad. I've now got the iPhone 11, which is not as big, but I tend to take that everywhere with me, and do a lot of scrolling, as they say. Surfing the internet. I like the surfing the internet better. Using the mobile device. So with the app, you're going to be able to have a free business directory listing, and this is available to anyone around the world. So we are really tapping into and connecting and supporting mums in business from all around the world, because I now work with clients all around the world, teaching them how to increase their visibility and grow their profile and income. We've also got on the app the ability to add your events. So you'll be able to go on there and search for events that are online or offline, and we'll be raising money for PRC, which is a charity that is out there helping stop the human trafficking, sex slavery of young children, which is very means a lot to me, and I wanted to be able to give back to a charity like PRC. So for every event that is put on the app, $2 from that will go to PRC, which is our chosen charity at the moment. So, yeah.
Excellent. I love that. And it's fantastic to be a social entrepreneur, right? The more you empower yourself, the more you can help causes and help others. And I think it's a really great thing to have a charity cause with whatever you do.
Absolutely.
Now, I must say, go on.
Oh, it's just one of the one of my values is to contribute, and when I see people out there who are doing really, really great work in the world, and they just need a little bit more exposure, you just want to help them. I have the same passion as you, helping people to share their message with the world, And then we've got with the magazine this time, we've partnered up with the Travel Show and also the Diamond Travel Club. And we are offering $1,000 travel voucher, which for those of you who can't travel at the moment in Australia, we can still travel and see our beautiful country. Not all of it. I've feel for those people in lockdown at the moment anywhere in the world. My heart goes out to you, and we are thinking of you at this time and praying that you will stay safe and well. So I just want to make sure that we, cover all of that, but at the same time, we have to still keep going. We have to keep on keeping on, don't we? And we have to try and be the support however we can to those people. So hopefully they can, get some value and enjoy reading the magazine and dream of.
Well, that's the story behind the travel show, because it was a concept. Well, it was a concept way before COVID. The Travel Show Australia.
Yeah.
I was working with Melissa as a client, and I had this idea to market my home-based travel agency. But with COVID, I pivoted, and I am now in the digital currency space. And it just was so obvious in the work that I do that so many businesses in the travel industry needed visibility, needed promotion. And so the concept of the Travel Show Australia has changed. It's more now about showing off Australia, showing off the industry. And that's where I'm coming from now, being more of, I guess, under Melissa's tutelage, a marketing platform for the travel industry.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. That is brilliant. And I must say, as both of you are mums in business, now I'm not officially a mum in business. I do have a cat that I adopted 11 years ago, and I have possums I look after, and I have birds that come every day. So I'm a mother to many, to animals and to people and projects.
Sometimes.
I do admire how mums juggle everything. I've had homeschool kids through my place before, and making meals for them and getting them off to school, and there's so much involved in being a parent. How do you juggle it all? What are some of your tips to juggle being a mother and having a business as well?
Definitely grow your team. And when you think you can't afford it, that's when you've got to just go through every room in the house, declutter, do a garage sale, put things on up for sale on Marketplace, find the money to grow your team. I know when I first started Mums in Business Australia, I had zero budget. I'd put a whole heap of money into the TV show and the online magazine, and basically was starting from scratch. So we all have to start somewhere, and sometimes you do have to say to other women in business, look, can you do this for me and I'll do this for you? It's just, we go back to the days where it's like, can you pick up the kids from school today and take them to dancing, and I'll pick them up from dancing and bring them home. It's just what we do. And yeah, so it's definitely grow your team is the number one thing.
COVID's been really great for online business and mums in business, because suddenly working from home and Zoom is acceptable, And I think the men in particular who are having the meetings at home, or the corporates that are having to work from home, they're actually understanding how hard it is to do the juggle. And the mums that have been doing it have kicked ass during COVID. And business as well.
I feel for the mums who have got toddlers and they're not at school yet. I mean, I don't know how they do that. I was not running a business at that stage. I waited till the kids were at school. But I know that some mums don't have a choice either, or they just, I was that type of person who was always creative. So I was doing stuff when the children were younger anyway, but I was mainly fundraising for the Sydney Children's Hospital and doing things like that behind the scenes. But I've had mums, doing videos from their walk-in wardrobe or in the bathroom or in the car, and just going, look, this is the only place that I can get some.
I used to have my laptop in one of my old houses set up on the wine fridge, the bar fridge that was inside the kitchen.
Yeah.
And so whenever anyone would come over, had to have someone over to chat to, I say, I just need to go and access come into the kitchen, because this is where my office is.
Yeah. And don't try and do it alone. Like, the thing is, you've got to ask for help. Don't be afraid to say, I don't know how to do something, because no one expects you to know it all. Ask for recommendations. So it's important to be part of a community that you can get referrals, good quality referrals from. And the other thing is, give too. The more you give, the more you'll get back. I know that Denna and I have supported each other for the past 10 years. And you, Aldwyn, I don't know someone more supportive. You are out there helping people all the time in any way you can, whether it's running an event or doing behind the scenes things, emceeing, giving us, this opportunity to be our Media Queen TV. You're just incredible like that. So you've got to find these amazing people who there's no competition.
No,
even though Aldwyn's like a PR expert, a journalist, she's got all of these credentials I don't have, but we still have the same things that we want for our clients, which is to help them have more publicity and visibility on and offline. So, we share each other's content, and we take, give clients to each other. That's how it works, not just thinking you have to do it all on your own.
When Melissa came to me with this idea, the first thing I said to her was, time to launch a magazine. And she goes, yeah, but you do all the elements of it anyway. And I'm like, well, what are the elements of, launching a magazine? And she ran through, obviously, what she has done in the past. So that's it. I think it is always being around the people that inspire you. They keep you on track with your mission and what you want to do. You find your tribe. You find the people. I live vicariously through people's travel stories myself, because I haven't been traveling as much as I'd love to have traveled. I was very fortunate to do a lot of traveling previously, before I had kids, and before I was married, and even when I was married. And so now I because I'm working on this project in the world of travel, even though I'm not in the travel industry anymore, it keeps me excited to be alive, and it helps me, I think, be a better mum, to be honest with you, because I've got somewhere and I'm making something out of it, and it's producing. It's going to produce because I know it will. And contribute with a passion.
And I know for me too, like I've done so many courses, and I don't think that's going to stop. I mean, I have a thirst for education, and you've got to get out there and attend these. Aldwyn's got the free publicity, free PR secrets. She's got a masterclass coming up, which you'll see on the app.
Yes,
or you'll see
I do.
You've got to attend these amazing events that people put on their time and energy. Yes, of course, they're going to offer, to work with them afterwards or offer a program. That's just what we do. But you've got to continuously put yourself out there to grow and go, what can I learn next to increase my skills? Because we can outsource so much. One thing you can't outsource is you. And so you need to learn the skills, number one, to be able to present online, or to be able to, be visible online. So that's my big thing. But as I said, there's so many free things you can attend and read. The magazine's free, and just continue to learn and grow. And we all want to be a millionaire tomorrow. It's not going to happen. We've been doing this for 10 years, and it takes time. It takes mistakes. What works for one doesn't always work for everyone. And so know that you're not doing anything wrong. I see a lot of people really frustrated because they've spent, $2,000 on this program, or $3,000 going to this event, and they're not at 6 or 7 figures where they thought they were, So it takes time to build that type of business, and especially being a mum. A lot of mums are solo mums as well, and they're doing it on a shoestring budget. Just know and trust that you will get there, and it's just you've got to have faith. You've got to believe in yourself. You've got to back yourself, and you've just got to get out of your own way and just go, I'm going to do this.
I've learned anything from you, it's consistency. So it's being consistent and making sure that I'm still constantly doing things in what my message is. Always focusing on ways. You pointed out to me that I've got a bunch of clients to tap into, with my digital currency consultant side of my business, and I had all the experts at my fingertips. So suddenly the idea of putting together the travel mini mag wasn't so daunting. It was actually exciting, because I'm not thinking about what's doing for me. I'm thinking about, well, that's who I'm going to be elevating already in my clients. I'm giving them more value. So when you come from a place of service, then you know what you stand for. And it's taken me a good 10 years to realize my mantras, and continually live my mantras. And COVID has allowed me actually to tap back in to concepts that I didn't trust in myself in 2017. ideas that I had that I discussed when I had sessions with you, and I look back at what I planned, and then I'm like, oh, no. And you'd be like, when are you going to do this, Denna? When are you going to do this, Denna? It's great. And yeah, you need to trust yourself. So you need to find people that, will back you, to support you. And sometimes you don't always find it where you think you're going to find it, or you'll be surprised. But the right people show up at the right time.
That's right.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite things I always say to people is don't wait till all your ducks are lined up. And I'll just use an example of this. I had I've been running the 30-day video challenge for 6 years this month.
Can you believe it?
Wow. And yeah, so I had a good friend of mine who said to me, my marketing coach said, don't ever put a video out unless it's, professional, because it will damage your brand. And yes, there's a certain amount of professionalism that you can bring to, even a mobile phone video, such as your lighting, your audio, the way you're presenting yourself, your positioning in the frame, which we're trying to squash into this little frame. But yeah, my friend said, I'm just not doing it, Mel, just not. And I said, okay, that's your choice. She came to me for advice, but I said, you listen to your marketing coach. Anyway, she didn't do videos for years, maybe 3. Then she finally comes back to me and she said, I think I'm ready now to get over myself. I'm just going to do it. I've been watching everyone else do videos, and I'm going to give it a go. So she gets on.
Created a safe space in the video challenge.
Yeah.
For the people who feel like that. I felt like that. And I'm not always consistent in that group, but I show up because I know the women there were me in the beginning, and I want to give them feedback on their videos and help them grow. And you bring out a new video yourself and you want feedback before you put it out to the world.
Yeah.
So that's what your space has become, a safe haven for women in business who want to be better in business on video.
Yeah. But I'll be glad to say my girlfriend now, does videos walking her dog in her yoga gear. And then she text messaged me saying, just made $17,000 on that Facebook Live. And I'm just like,
oh, wow.
Finally listening to me, because people just want to see the real you. Okay. And there's a time and a place for professional videos. And yeah, that's all I'll say about that.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's amazing how people can sabotage themselves. And it's the same with getting out and getting publicity. A lot of people say, I'm not ready yet. Once I have this, and this done, then I'll be ready. And, meanwhile, the years are flying by. A third of people die by the age of 65. So watching this right now, hello to our viewers. Hopefully you're on this side of 65, not the other side. But, either way, life is short. Thin says, thanks. Hello, Thin. Good to see you. We've got Kamiti here. Hello, good morning. Juliana says, hi, ladies. Hello, Juliana. Welcome. If you have any questions, please pop them into the chat, or any comments. Let us know where you are coming to us from, whether you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, Media Queen TV. Thank you so much for joining us. You've said so many golden...
The Travel Show Australia is obviously focusing on showcasing Australia at the moment, but with a platform like this, as you've illustrated to me, Aldwyn, there's no reason why it can't be the Travel Show Global in the future.
Absolutely. The world is your oyster, as I often say. And you've both shared so many gems, about being a mum in business, collaboration, reaching out, being prepared to ask if you're stuck with something. Everything is hard until it becomes easy, right? And when your why is strong enough, the how will show up, right? So when you're ready, as they say, when the teacher is ready, the master or when the student is ready, the master will show up, the teacher will show up, right? So the thing is that you'll never have everything perfect in life. And if you want to share a message, if you want to make a bigger difference in the world, if you want to leave a legacy, then doing video, following your passions, doing what you love that lights you up every single day is absolutely crucial to how you do life. And right now, if you're watching this and you're feeling a bit depressed about the state of the world, well, guess what? There's certain things you cannot change about the world, right? And, we could get hit by a nuclear bomb tomorrow. Everyone's worried about COVID and stressing out about that, right? However, anything could happen at any moment. We could have an earthquake, anything could happen. A tsunami could come and hit us. Anything could happen at any moment. So why not make the most of every single day as you can. And I know the lockdowns on our freedom suck. It really sucks, and people don't like to wear face masks and all that sort of stuff, and there are certain things that it really can anger people. However, the thing is to always come from love, because that's what you can control. And if we all shift our vibration to love and gratitude as much as possible, then we will all have a better experience of life, and we will be living in a loving space rather than coming from fear, which is our two choices. And the powers that be want people to live in fear. They want to control and rule, right? So the more you step into your magnificence and step into your flow, find your passion, the more, like Melissa and Denna here, following their passions, doing what they love, and impacting so many people around them. You know, I take my hat off to you ladies, because you, by stepping into your love and doing what you love, you are inspiring so many others to also step up, and that's how it goes, and that's the beauty of life. So, in saying all that,
can I do a quick call out? Because I know that my business
sure.
is only going to grow with the collaboration of others. And what I really need, what I'd really like to do right now is, you know, touch base and collaborate with videographers and photographers and travel writers. That's what's going to help the magazine grow. It's a mini mag at the moment, but I sense and feel that it could be much more on a larger scale to really help the travel industry if I can speak to more travel writers, videographers, and photographers.
And share their amazing content, give them a platform to get out there.
So, yeah, I'd love to hear from those people. If they'd like to contact me through my Facebook socials, that'd be amazing.
Yes, beautiful, beautiful. Now, Melissa, you have Empowered Mums TV. Now, I'm going to be doing a guest spot there at 4 p.m. Sydney time on Wednesdays, and you have a whole lot of other experts that are going to be streaming into the group. So can you share a bit about that? And, you know, that's an amazing example of collaboration, right, of bringing people together with that.
Absolutely. Well, I thought, why would I just do a TV show and have me? I mean, when I did Toddlers Teens TV, we had 8 experts. I think we're up to about 17 experts for Empowered Mums TV, and still growing. But, you know, as a mum, we need to, as a mum in business, we need to have the support to be the very best version of ourselves in our life and our business. So we have experts in the beauty industry, Debbie Magella. We have experts to help us with our mindset, Annette Hurley and Debbie Casagrande. We have people to help us to grow and create our wealth. We've got people like Sambo Patrick, naturopath, Sally Tebow. She's also helping with mindset. Veronica McDermott, helping you to grow your business using copywriting and chatbot. We've got Rosalind Saunders, the Codependency Show, teaching us the power of saying no, which is very important. We have Aldwyn, a PR expert, myself with the Visibility Show and visibility tips to grow your profile and income using the power of video. We have Denna Szwajkowski and her partner, who will be sharing travel tips and tales.
I have a travel expert.
And also travel deals. And I manifest Claudine Dufresne, the Manifesting Show, Deirdre Schill with Empowering You. And we've got a TV guide out inside the Mums in Business magazine. So if I've forgotten anyone, they will be listed in there. So you can check them out there.
That's a big project. You're amazing for pulling it together.
Yeah.
Yes, amazing collaborations. It's a beautiful thing, and everyone's promoting it to their networks, and, you know, it just helps things really scale exponentially when you involve other people in your business, in your projects, in your life. When you collaborate, it is a beautiful thing. So, ladies, what does the future hold for you here? Obviously, you got the app this week, and happy birthday for you tomorrow, Melissa. Your big birthday tomorrow is very exciting. And we are the same age, I believe, Melissa. We're a few months apart. Yeah. My birthday was January 16. Yours is February 16. Phenomenal. Or a month apart. I think we are exactly the same age. And Denna, I think you're a little bit younger than us, a few years younger. However, you know, every birthday I think is a great day to celebrate life, and they say souls are ageless, so it's not about the number that you are turning, the year that you are turning. It is about celebrating life and celebrating every moment in life. So what are some of your future goals?
Future goals. Well, I just know what I'm doing this year is really, helping build Empowered Mums TV and the magazine up so that it's a recognised global brand, because you can't be the visibility show and not be visible.
Yes.
Visible online. So my passion really is to help mums in business really to create a successful life and business, and also to continue teaching people the power of video and to help them to be really confident to share their message with the technology and to be able to articulate what it is that they do online. So that's not going to change this year, and just keep running, online events to give speakers and mums in business the platform to reach a global audience and to build their personal brand.
Beautiful.
Well, look, I'm really loving the space that I'm in at the moment. I really am focusing on being consistent. I have, I guess, kind of been awakened by COVID and what I've got the power to do. I really have been empowered by you, Melissa, and I love empowering others as well. I've realized that that's kind of my zone of genius, and the way that I can connect people and help them in their goals of collaboration. The travel show for me, I was going to say this, but I'd love my brand to change to be the travel show global. I think it could be. I am fortunate to be connected with the travel industry from my years of experience there. I'm fortunate to be connected with many small business owners, and I love where it could go, really. My two mantras are make a difference, collaborate and grow, and travel, inspire, grow. And they've been my mantras for years, but now I've just made it really, I'm owning it. That's the difference.
We want to see
the power. I want everyone to find the power to own what they want.
Yes, and we want to see more mums in business succeed and have a holiday.
Well, feel they can have a holiday, and we want it, and around Australia, I personally want to help the industry recover. I've got many friends that they're so passionate about the industry. They didn't pivot, they've had to refund their income for this year and even their income for last year based on the way the travel industry, does business. And I just don't know how, the mental anguish and the healthcare for them, for me, is just, I just want to speak to my travel industry comrades. I really want to be able to help them. And I think it's where I was called to, which was pivoting to the digital, currency space, has allowed me to see how I can help. So that's where I am.
Yeah,
beautiful. You also created the travel events, with your supporting local tour.
I forget.
Tour companies.
I forget what I do.
Yeah, so we had that fantastic wine tasting at Mount Tambourine with Pineapple Tours.
Yes,
you've got some more tours coming up, which you'll find on the events on the app. Yeah.
So everything, I guess, the thing is you can follow on the app, and you've just set up an amazing marketing platform that I've been able to be a part of to grow my business, and just from the community that you've grown, we're all able to grow our businesses. And I think COVID, for anyone who has been adaptable, is prepared to be adaptable, they've been able to find a lot of the positive within COVID. It's not all doom and gloom. COVID doesn't have to be doom and gloom. COVID can actually be beautiful.
Can we give a big shout out to Nicole and Wayne Connolly from Quick App? They have been amazing to work with, and we wouldn't be putting this magazine and app together without them. They've just been working tirelessly behind the scenes. They're so talented, so professional, and if you ever need anything done, amazing team to work with.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brilliant. Thank you so much to all the supporters. And if people want to connect with you and find out more about your projects, where can they go?
Well, you'll find the magazine coming out this week on Mums in Business Australia, and we'll let you know there on Facebook when the app is ready to download from the Google Play Store and the Apple Store, or read on Empowered Mums website.
And I have the similar information at thetravelshow.com.au. And denna.com.au also has an element that can be shared. Again, I'm learning from Melissa how to tap it all in together and be visible. It's been amazing. So she's a great mentor. If you're looking for a business mentor, tap into her 30-day video challenge, because that's, I think, where a lot of it begins.
Yes, absolutely. And it definitely doesn't have to be perfect. Just share from the heart. And Denna, you're also on Facebook. You've got the Travel Show Australia on Facebook as well, the page. So check that out, the Travel Connector. There'll be more coming in that space. And it's just extraordinary talking to both of you. It's so inspiring with what you're up to. Are there any final words you'd like to share before we wrap up today?
I feel like I've forgotten someone. I feel like I've forgotten people. But when you meet my team on the Travel Show, you'll see how it gets done. I might have planned a brand, but it's the people that do it that need all the recognition, I think.
Absolutely. Yeah. Just want to leave a little message to all the mums in business all around the world, to say that we're thinking of you. We are here to support you every step of the way, and please connect in with our contributors for the magazine and Empowered Mums TV, because I've handpicked these women and they are incredible women with amazing values. They'll do the right thing by you. They'll back you to the end of the earth, and there is the support for you. So please, join us and grow your business and have an amazing life as well.
Beautiful. And shout out to... Was that Denna?
I want everyone to travel, inspire, and to grow. And they can,
even if it's only locally travel, or watch the videos on your Facebook page, because that's where some people are at right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, you can always just step out in nature, even in your backyard or in your front yard, or, just get out in amongst nature, just connect with the trees, with the birds, with the, just connect with nature as much as possible. There's always lots we can be grateful for. It is what a wonderful world, what a wonderful world. I love that song by Louis Armstrong. What a wonderful world. It really is a wonderful world, regardless of all the dramas that we cannot control. We can control how we're going to be and how we're going to show up every day, and whether we're going to come from gratitude and love, or whether we're going to choose fear. And thankfully, like yourselves, I have an amazing community of inspiring people around me. And shout out to the amazing Kelly Kingston, who just launched the Insightful Wellness Centre on Friday. We were all at that launch. Another extraordinary mother in business. And so many more out there. So congratulations for the great work you do. Congratulations on your Mums in Business magazine relaunch and the new app coming out this week, celebrating Melissa's birthday tomorrow. Make sure you send out lots of birthday messages to Melissa tomorrow. Send some more love out to you. Thank you so much for all that you do, and for the opportunity to be on Empowered Mums TV too. I'm looking forward to that on Wednesday, my slot at 4 p.m. Sydney time. And for the guests that are on Empowered Mums TV, how long are the segments going to go for, Melissa? Is it up to an hour that everyone has, or can they be shorter segments?
No, they're actually mainly like 10 to 20 minutes. Like, mums are really busy people, and so we've tried to shorten and condense and give everyone just a taste of the experts. So if they really love them and want to follow them, they can go over to their own business page or YouTube channel and connect with them there.
Fantastic. All right. Brilliant. Congratulations once again. Check it out. Mums in Business magazine.
I'm excited to have you a part of my team, Aldwyn.
Yes, and absolutely. And I'll be working very closely with Denna moving forward as well, the Travel Connector. So stay tuned to this space. There's going to be lots of inspiring stuff happening with Denna as well. And also, if you're not in the digital currency world, definitely have a chat to Denna, because she is an expert in this field. So if you want to find out more about that, she is the lady to chat to about that, and with all things travel as well. Travel Connector, and a great connector, Denna. I must say, you are a brilliant connector of people and experiences. So it's great to know you and to get to know you better, and same with Melissa. Beautiful collaborations. Thank you so much to everyone who supported all of our projects. Love your work. Now you can connect with me also at freeprsecrets.com. I have an event coming up 23rd of February from 9 till 1 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. It's a free workshop. Also, I have the Mass Media Tribe events. Our next monthly event is on the 3rd of March, and that is actually my mum's birthday. And the 3rd of March, we have Carmen Braidwood, who's a TV and radio reporter from Perth, who's going to speak about confidence on camera in business. So that's right in line with what you do, Melissa. And then also we have the Global Good News Challenge, 1st to the 3rd of March as well, coming up. So if you want to help share some gratitude and love, then that's a great challenge to be involved. So lots going up. Follow us, Google us. You'll find us everywhere online. Please stay connected. Keep up the amazing work. And thank you so much for joining us. And if you like what you've seen, share the love, like the video. And here's to you shining bright and lighting up all those around you. And also, as Gandhi says, be the change you wish to see in the world. Thank you so much, Melissa and Denna. You guys rock. Love your work, and watch this space for more exciting news. Bye for now.